reported earlier, a brawl in rapper Yo Gotti's Memphis restaurant ended deadly after a shooting that left 2 dead and 5 injured. Now we've got the footage that shows some of what went down. A crowded section of the Priv restaurant shows 5 to 8 people in a heated standoff on March the 29th. The possible ringleaders, one man in a red jacket and another in a blue jacket, they were arguing until the man in the red jacket slams into the entire group of men. The man in the blue jacket hands his crutches to a nearby woman and all hell breaks loose. Drinks are thrown, chairs are smashed, and punches are thrown amongst the mass. The fight continues outside in the parking lot where the blue jacket is seen hopping with anticipation. One man had already been gunned down. He then opens fire on a man in black several times as he limps away from the 2 bodies lifeless on the pavement. The 2 were pronounced dead by Memphis police, and the search for the suspects is still underway. Rapper Yo Gotti was not at his restaurant nor in the city of Memphis at the time of the incident.
You know what? We can talk about this thing in particular even more. But I'm going to talk about this right here makes me think about the why. The condition of our people to be that heartless for each other is at an all-time high. The question is why? The question is why the hell do we act like that against each other? Okay, now they calling it a shooting, a mass shooting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they're calling it, right? We call it some bullshit that happened at the club.
Right.
We call it's another shootout at the club, right? So they put a little spin on it like it's a shootout, like it's a mass shooting, and technically it was. Where we're from, we use different different words to express it, and what it does, it actually desensitizes it. We are desensitized because when we hear mass shooting, we think about, no lie, somebody that walked up in the school, some white person that walked up in the bank and started shooting. That's what we think.
Or the previous incidents that has happened, like in the grocery stores,
right.
Or when the one incident when the guy was shooting at the gas station, we were shocked that he was this color.
Right.
I mean,
so when we talk about mass shooting, is that's the standard word for it. So I'm telling Black America, don't be shocked, because that's what it is. If guys is mad as hell and they shooting up the damn parking lot, they shooting up the damn parking lot. I mean, multiple people got hit. 2 people lost their lives. Okay, and this is the thing. Personally, I think like a parent. Okay, why? Because I am. Mm-hmm. Now, do you want your people, your young adults, to go out to these spots? Now, this is just a restaurant.
Yep.
I don't know if it dubs as a club on certain nights. I know certain cities, certain restaurants dub as a club. And you know what I'm talking about. They stay in these restaurants so damn long, and they serving the drinks and stuff. It's like it's a hangout. It's like it's a club.
Right.
And they got them like that in the ATL. New York is like that as well, especially Atlanta, okay? And these are just restaurants. So I don't know if it's like a family restaurant or this is one of those restaurants that dub as a club. Some of these restaurants have DJs in it. I mean, straight up and down, straight up. So how are we going to act in these positions? What are you supposed to do? Okay, I seen. This is funny. This is just making me. This ain't got nothing to do with this.
Right.
But when somebody is shooting or somebody is fighting, usually our people run the other way. All it takes is somebody to start running, and the whole crowd will start running. Which brings me to something I seen on YouTube. It was this pastor. Oh man, this is crazy. This pastor is on the damn at the podium, okay, saying this mumble jumble, and I'm gonna do this, and Jesus.
He was Bible thumping hard,
And he started running. Everybody in pews started following him running, and he said it was just an experiment to see what y'all was gonna do. That's what Black people do, right? But obviously, ain't nobody running like that before the stuff pop off. You hear the beef. You can tell when the nostalgia of the fight is in the air. I can tell it. I know when there's beef. Oh, it's time to go. They just talking that talk. It's time to go. But no, it's so like the pastor. He was just talking. He said he didn't say that. He just started running. So ain't nobody gonna wait for those church people felt it early and they just ran. They didn't hear guns or nothing. They didn't hear nobody. Oh my God, duck! They just saw the pastor run, and they start running. So I'm saying that's what we do collectively and historically, stereotypically. Also, that's what we do. Let a person start running. Brothers gonna start just running away. That means a lot of people ain't running early enough. That's the only way, man. You hear all this laughing and all this cussing and all this, I'm going to kill you. It's time to go.
Okay. Well, in the story, I mean, dude was on crutches. And somebody got through the crowd. Me reading the story, I'm like, bro, had to defend himself because he was on crutches. Something was either broke, sprained,
or I ain't talking about him. He's a part of the fight. I'm talking about the people that's around.
Oh, you're talking about because there were people who got injured and two ended up dead. I'm disappointed. Basically, with the different ones grabbing it, I'm disappointed because this is Memphis. And a lot of crime and a lot of stuff happened. I'm pretty sure incidents like this has happened in multiple places, especially, you know, when it comes to my Black is Beautiful people in the community. But because it was affiliated of being Yo Gotti's restaurant, you know, they shed some light on it, even though people, you know, had died or whatever. But we know, you know, things like this happen every day. And Memphis, you know, Tennessee is one of the places that, you know.
That's my part, though. That's what I'm saying. You know what you said? Somebody said that in the news the news coverage. It happens here all the time, and it's normal. If it's normal, we should be prepared better. First off, if it's normal, we can change the norm. But if you can't, and it's so accepted as a norm that niggas gonna be shooting and popping guns and buck wilding and stuff like that. And I did say niggas. I declare there's a difference between brothers and sisters and niggas. Okay? So if we know that, you can't change the nature of the Negro if he's still in this nigger state. You ain't gonna be able to change it. So what you gonna do? You know you're not that Negro. You just out to enjoy. Why you doing what niggas doing, standing there and watching it and recording? You hear the stuff brewing.
Right.
I can smell it. You got enough intelligence. You know it. That's why you're recording. Get the hell out of there. Save yourself. Save your babies. Save your baby's daddy. You are somebody's daddy. Save your mama's son. You are somebody's son. Save yourself and get out of there. That's all I'm saying. I mean, damn, man.
And if you are a woman, just start walking away, because nine times out of nine times, that when you're walking away and something's going on, he's gonna be more focused on where's my wife going, and you probably can be the best distraction for him, not you standing there egging him on, or you standing there, you know, with it, you know, or you ain't gonna talk to my man like that, or beg getting, because that's you being in men's business.